swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will get the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's got it down the middle. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Looking to throw, it's high. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Jukes his way for more. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Back to throw. It's high. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Orlando. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking down the middle. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Vanderbilt. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Yellow Jackets come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This guy is just playing like an All-American these last couple of games out now. Last game he had 2 sacks. He just registered his 2nd sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Spin move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's high. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, North Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
14, Georgia Tech, 3.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's a draw. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Brings up second down.
He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Burton. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes his man miss. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Now on the option. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to it. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. It's high. Got his man. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They boot it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Quick release by the QB. After the filthy move, he's got room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Hard running there. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. Quick step and go. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
1st and 10, Georgia Tech.
He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, UNC!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Houston endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Clutch City. And the Cougs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Gets it past the marker. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the fifth oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run play action. Fakes the grab. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. To throw, it's high. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Well, they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get to.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The play action fake. Finds the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Handoff from the gun. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last run, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Using his legs, it's Orlando.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Powers through the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Now the toss. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Just feeds the running back. Bust through behind his pad. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Sends it back in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Burton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being...
There he goes to the left. The 40. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Snagged out of the air. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Pulls and throws out the RPO. There he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by a field goal over Vanderbilt. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Working that left side now. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Yellow Jackets are on the move.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the air. It's high. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. He'll toss it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He's loose. Touchdown, North Carolina! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Going right to work up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Hands it off on the counter. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Give him 109 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.